Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm AJ Hammer. Tonight, Miley Mania is hitting a new high, or maybe a new low, depending on how you look at it. Her explosive new video for the single Wrecking Ball just broke records. The video got over 19 million views on Vivo. That is incredible. It's the #1 single on iTunes right now. But once again, as you're seeing, Miley is completely exposed, and she is using her sexuality with wild abandon.
I can't live a lie, running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Okay, what's going on? Is this yet another potentially bad move from Miley? Well, I've got someone who's been making all the right moves for an incredible music career that has spanned 35 years. Superstar, 7-time Grammy Award winner, over 100 million records sold, all around spectacular, wonderful, nice person, Gloria Estefan. It's so nice to see you, as always.
I always love seeing you, too. Thank you so much for having me
It's
again.
great having you here. And
I'm happy to be here.
And I was interested in watching your reaction to the Miley video because I understand I am debuting it for you today. It's the first time you're seeing it. And look, so many people have been saying, Gloria, that her antics, particularly over the past few weeks since the Video Music Awards, have really been distracting from what is some obvious talent. Obviously, there's something that got her where she is. So the question is, do we all just need to kind of back off and let her express her art however she needs to express it?
You know what? I think so. I mean, you said it, 19 million views. Do you think that would have happened in a different way? If she feels comfortable in her own skin and wants to show more of it, then that's her decision. And obviously, everyone is watching, and these are some of the reasons that artists have to do, you know, extreme things sometimes to get noticed. But the talent is there. I mean, her whole life, she's been entertaining kids, and I think that's why people are so freaked out a little bit. I think that if she had just come onto the scene and done something like this, then, you know, it's another beautiful girl that wants to show her body, but she was very wholesome, and the whole kid thing and that change is what people sometimes have a tough time with.
That's a big part of it, and obviously historically this has always kind of freaked people out, this kind of exploited sexuality. But give me the mom's perspective, because you have 2 kids, and imagine your daughter, for instance, who is a musician. She says, Mom, Dad, look, I'm going to do a music video. I'm going to be naked. I'm betting that you would actually tell her, do what you want to do.
Well, I would say that, but my daughter is in Monster T-shirts. This is her entire wardrobe. She's a real musician, and she's just a different personality. Look, everybody's got to be who they are. I would support her and love her no matter what she decided to do. But I would say to her, okay, just think ahead into the future, because when you're young, you know, everything is about the moment.
Right.
And that's important. I think we all should live the moment. But you also have to think ahead. You have to think, am I going to be happy with this 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Is it going to let me evolve and grow? Or am I going to grow to one day wish I had never done it? So sometimes you just have to think a little bit ahead. And if you're fine with it, then cool. That's who you are. And, you know, I'd support whatever my daughter said. I trust her.
I must have learned something for you over the years, because that's exactly what I've been saying about this whole thing. Long term, I don't know if this is the right thing, but let's see how it all pans out for her.
We never know. She's got the talent, that is for sure.
When you look at Miley, you know, we certainly have seen sort of a lack of stability in certain areas of her life. Her parents have had a rough time over the years. You look at your career, and you've been married to the fantastic Emilio for, what, 35 years?
My first and only.
Right.
He says I don't know any better,
by the way, he's the guy who introduced me to the mojito years and years ago.
Bad Emilio.
Yeah. My life's never been the same. But that stability, I'm sure, aside from the fact that he's helped guide your career, has had a lot to do with the massive success you've always enjoyed.
Listen, I don't know if you know, of course it has to do with the success, but the success of our family is what is the most important thing to both of us. And we've been there, our own cheerleaders, every step of the way. He actually got me a little more open because I was so shy and didn't like being the center of attention. And he's been the guy that's saying, hey, you know, he knew who I was in private, and he says, just let people see who you are. So he actually motivated me in a lot of ways to be even more sexy. And
well, and to take risks, because I imagine, look, this new album, Standards, it's fantastic, but people really do expect and love your music. Did you feel like you were taking a little bit of a risk doing this album?
Everything that an artist does is a risk, because some people want you to stay the same. If you want to evolve, they want to keep you in a certain place. It's tough to, you know, continue to do what you feel is right. But this is so much my wheelhouse. I mean, this was the first music that actually inspired me to be able to do ballads later on. I loved this since I was a kid. It feels very comfortable. When I did the duet with Frank Sinatra and with Tony Bennett, it just reminded me of how much I love this music and how one day I'd want to do it. And I just hope that people love it as much as I love doing it.
How can people not love it? It's an amazing album. I love you. It's
so
great
much.
seeing you.
Love you too, AJ.
I got to go
so
get
much.
that mojito recipe from Amelia.
I call it nuclear lemonade. Be careful.
Exactly.
It's dangerous.
Be sure to pick up Gloria's new fantastic CD, The Standards. It's available right now everywhere.